The Sign of Times, episode 226 from this undisclosed hot water tank. Undisclosed hot water tank, which QT Voaxe would need if he were to make himself a cup of tea. Perhaps he would make himself a cup of Lady Grey. Perhaps he would go with a nice ginger tea. He might even go with chamomile. He might appear on Total Teas with some guy in Rex at some point to confirm his favorite tea, which would require hot water from a hot water tank. We might have to get into this on Turnbuckle Turmoil soon. But for the people that love the snaps, business card to Casey Carlisle, hashtag best in the world, hashtag maker of fine merchandise such as the Casey Carlisle DVD, where you can see her very first match ever against Chrissy Vane, or you could watch her against Amy Lee, or perhaps Laura Lee, who might or might not be relation to Amy Lee. You could even see her against Taylor Nicole. Look at that. It's available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com for all your gift giving needs, including Short People Appreciation Day. She's got you covered on that. Look at that. QT's favorite all time picture ever. Look at that. Or that. You could also purchase that or that. That's also available, as is that. These also available for purchase, as is this. There she is next to Team Bad Knees, Troy Miller, Miss Liz, Cameron Starr. More on them and later. Picture of Seymour Snot, proud member of the Gouge roster, Gouge, in Smithfield, North Carolina. He is probably there as I record this, preparing for his match. So hopefully Seymour Snot will remember to tell everyone in attendance to hashtag get Sangay and Gouge on the Twitter machines. Hopefully everyone will leave that show and hashtag that to get me into Gouge. It's my only dream in life, my only one. No other dreams, just to get into Gouge. It's all I want. It's all I care about. Get into Gouge. I want to get the Gouge. So hopefully the promoters, the powers that be, the decision makers will get on their Twitter machines and be flooded with hashtag get Sangay and Gouge. And they'll cave in. I could do anything. I could wrestle Juan Jeremy. I could box Count Grog. I could ring announce for Seymour Snot. Anything. Anything. Twitter, where you can follow me, and then hashtag get Sangay and Gouge. Facebook, for Instagram, the YouTube, which you might be watching right about now. Right about now, you're probably watching it. Team IOU comic book. Team IOU very recently on the Undisputed Wrestling Show, where Kerry Offlow and I spoke in Kearney. We spoke in Kearney. CAC program. Sticker of the Lucha Underground. Pamphlet of the Sign of Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. So this week it's a busy week. Sunday on Turnbuckle Turmoil. Very anticipated Turnbuckle Turmoil Hall of Fame show. Speaking of Team Bad Knees, Troy Miller will be there. The husband, but not Troy Miller, but the husband of Cameron Starr, Brian Class, will be there. Aaron Bolo will be there, hopefully. I'm still waiting on confirmation, Bolo. Hopefully you'll be there. And filling in for the late Jim Chadwick, the amazing Maria, whom knew Jim Chadwick very well. So hopefully all of our Hall of Famers, for the first time in history, will be represented on one Turnbuckle Turmoil episode. And hopefully QT will not be asking them random questions about Burger King toys from the 1980s or their favorite episodes of Speed Racer. Hopefully he will stay on course. But, you know, who's to say? Who's to say? Then on Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, the Undisputed Wrestling Show. Kevin Sullivan will be making an appearance, as will Dave the Brave, apparently, and I believe one other guest. There'll be 3 guests on one Undisputed Wrestling Show. Should be a great time. Wednesday, Total Dudes. Total Dudes will be back, I believe. There is a guest, but I have not gotten confirmation from Rex Razor Sharp as to which guest will be it this week? We'll have to find out. Maybe it'll be no one. Maybe it'll be someone. We'll find out. On Thursday, pretty much looking free. Next Friday, we continue on with Dan Month on Sign Guys Wrestling Show. Daniel Eads out of OVW will be the guest. Should be an interesting time. So if we review from this hot water tank, which Beast Barnett would need if he were to take a shower, unless he wanted to take a cold one for some reason, on Sunday, Hall of Fame episode of Turnbuckle Turmoil. Troy Miller, Stylen Bryan Class, Aaron Bolo, representing the late Jim Chadwick, the Amazing Maria. All of them in one place at one time. First time ever, to my knowledge. Monday, looking free. Tuesday, Undisputed Wrestling Show. 3 guests, including Kevin Sullivan, will be there. Kevin Sullivan making his Oregon debut later this month at Piper Palooza 2. I was at Piper Palooza number 1. I refereed, I believe, 18 matches. Maybe it was 20. It was a lot. It was a whole lot of Piper Palooza going on. On Wednesday, Total Dudes will review the 2nd episode of the 3rd season. On Thursday, looking free. Next Friday, Dan Month continues on with Daniel Eads. Should be a great time. QT will probably want to know such things as what color of knee pads his opponent in his debut match had, or he might want to ask him why his favorite episode of the 1980s sitcom Mr. Belvedere he most enjoyed. We'll find out. So, from this undisputed, undisclosed, undetermined, unreliable, possibly hot water tank, 226.